Hello and welcome to Pep Talk with me, Mr. Pepperell. At the moment I've got a lot of gravitational potential energy because my mass is a long way from the floor. But what happens to that energy when I come down to Earth? By the end of this video you should be able to tell me, what do I mean by the conservation of energy and why is this such an important idea?
Well, after watching me plummet down that drop slide there, you can probably recall that there's what we call an energy transfer taking place from the gravitational potential energy I had when I was at the top of the slide. It changes to kinetic energy, and then that kinetic energy changes to sound and heat energy, okay? But there's also something more important going on here, okay, which is actually one of the fundamental laws of the entire universe, and it's called the law of the conservation of energy. When I jumped from the top of the slide up here, yes, I did lose my gravitational potential energy, but what is important is the energy wasn't destroyed or it didn't disappear, it just changed form. And when I stopped moving at the bottom of the slide down here, my kinetic energy that I had while I was moving, it hadn't gone, it was just transferred into the heat and the sound energy I had at the bottom. Okay, and if you calculated the amount of gravitational potential energy I had at the top, and then you calculated the amount of sound and heat energy that there was at the bottom of the slide, they'd be exactly the same, okay? They wouldn't be, close to each other, or they wouldn't be a similar number. They would be exactly the same amount of energy, and this is called the conservation of energy. So the law of the conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It always stays the same amount. It's what we call in physics a conserved value. The amount of energy always has to stay the same. You can change it from one form to another, but you never lose or gain any energy. And I want you just to make a little note of that there. The law of the conservation of energy says that energy cannot be created or destroyed.
What this means is that all the energy that exists in the universe today has always been here, since the universe started almost 14 billion years ago. It's just changing from one form to another. And the problem is that although some energy transfers are easy to achieve, like gravitational potential into kinetic, when things change into heat, they're harder to change back into anything else, which means although there's still as much energy as there ever was, it's getting harder to put it to good use. Okay, that is the conservation of energy. Any problems with that at all, don't hesitate to tweet me at Mr_Pepperell or email me and I'll get back to you ASAP. Thanks for stopping by.